Jungkook's record-breaking night was not just another concert. It was the kind of moment that cracks open history and makes the entire world hold its breath. From Seoul to Los Angeles, from London to Jakarta, millions of fans gathered, some in the largest stadium ever built, others behind glowing screens, waiting for one name to echo through the night. And when the lights dimmed and his voice spilled into the darkness, the world shifted. A single note from Jungkook was enough to send shockwaves across continents, beginning a performance that felt less like a show and more like a global heartbeat, syncing as one. He opened with Seven, a track that had already crowned itself as a worldwide anthem. The stadium erupted into a galaxy of purple lights, while more than 250 million people watched live online, an audience so massive it dwarfed the biggest events in modern history. Every camera flashed, every voice screamed, every heart pounded for the man at the center of it all. Jungkook moved with precision but carried warmth in every gesture, sweat shimmering on his skin as he danced with a kind of effortless honesty. Each song, 3D, Standing Next to You, Still With You, unfolded like living poetry, a confession written in rhythm and breath. Midway through the show, he paused. He looked out at the endless sea of light, and for a moment, the stadium fell silent. "Every light I see tonight is someone who believes in me. I will never forget this moment," he said softly. Those words cracked open hearts. Thousands cried in the arena. Millions cried online. It was the magic only Jungkook possessed, the ability to make a crowd of millions feel personally seen, personally held, personally loved. When the final note faded, the world erupted. Official counts confirmed the impossible: 257 million viewers from 196 countries. Nearly 4% of the human population watched one concert at one time for one artist. Guinness World Records immediately declared it the most watched live concert in human history, while global streaming platforms reported traffic spikes so massive they nearly collapsed. Overnight, social media exploded with more than 300 million posts, hashtags celebrating Jungkook and ARMY trending across every platform in every language. The global press responded with reverence. BBC celebrated him as the young man who united the world through music. The New York Times claimed he wasn't just breaking records, he was redefining global connection. Forbes praised him as the universal voice of a generation that still believes in dreams. Music legends like Ed Sheeran, Bruno Mars, and The Weeknd paid tribute, not out of courtesy, but out of genuine respect for the artistry and dedication he displayed on that historic night. Yet behind the blinding lights, Jungkook remained deeply grounded. In his post-concert interview, he whispered, "I don't chase numbers. I just want my music to be a place where people can rest." His humility resonated across the world because even as he stood at the peak of global fame, he remained the same sincere young man who once practiced alone in a small room in Seoul. That purity is why millions love him, not as an idol, but as a human being who gives his heart freely through every lyric, every breath, every step. That night did more than break records. It proved that music, when created with honesty, can erase borders and unite souls. A child in Africa watching from an old phone, a grandmother in Europe wiping her tears, fans in Asia, America, and beyond, all felt the same hope, the same warmth, the same miracle. Jungkook didn't just create a monumental concert, he created a moment that will echo for generations. A night when the world sang together. A night that belongs to history. A night that belongs to Jungkook.